What's up, y'all? Tim here. I know it's been a while since I've dropped some content, so I figure I get your weekend started with some pretty cool content. Just some random things that have been on my mind and some stuff that I wanted to share. I haven't dropped any podcast episodes lately, so now is a great time to catch up on the podcast, and hopefully we'll have some new content really soon. I want to start off by saying thank you to my friend and my old classmate, Dante Boyer, for getting out ahead of the game and starting his own business, y'all. He has a credit repair consulting business called MGK Unlimited. His website should be up on the screen right now or in a bit. And it's really dope stuff on there. I encourage you to check it out. I personally decided to support by not only getting the shirt, but getting the shirt that I believe in. I think this is really cool. Banks don't recognize street credit. We do a lot of things out in the community and in some cases in the streets to try to build our wealth, but banks don't recognize that. We need to do things to kind of help start building that generational wealth, and Dante can definitely help you out with some credit consulting. So go and check out his website. I'm sure he'll appreciate it, and more importantly, you'll appreciate it even more. That said, moving on to Derek Chauvin. So a lot of you may have already been aware that Derek Chauvin was found guilty on 3 different counts, 3 different charges in the George Floyd trial. Now, check this out. Recently found out, some news came out yesterday, that the Department of Justice actually planned on charging him with some civil rights violations if there was a mistrial or if he was found not guilty. They planned on meeting him right outside the courtroom or maybe even inside the courtroom and charging him with that. So the article should be up on the screen right now. I encourage you to go and check it out. I found that to be really interesting. It seemed like the Department of Justice had an ace in the hole and they didn't play their full hand. I really want to hear in the comments below how some of you may feel about the trial and what were some of the emotions that were going through your head during the trial and when the verdict was announced. Also, what have you been feeling like since then? I also want to hear from my black police officers who might feel a little conflicted. You know, you're a police officer, but you're also a human being, and more importantly, you're a black man or black woman. So I would love to hear how this whole trial and just recent events in general have impacted your life, and I'd like to hear some of your thoughts and then comment below. And please, everybody, keep it clean. Regardless of what your relationship is, please keep it clean. We want to have a productive conversation. Moving on. So something else that I decided to get in touch with is my inner trainer. As you all know, some of you who've worked with me personally or have been friends with me for quite some time, I'm really into training. I love training. And I decided to pursue that route and continue my development in training by pursuing something called an APTD Certification, or otherwise known as Associate Professional of Talent Development Certification. So some of the capabilities are up on the screen right now. There's professional capability, there's organizational capability, and there's personal capability. I can't wait to kind of like explore these things, and what I'm really hoping for everybody to watch this video, if you're an adult and you've recently went back to school or you've recently gotten a degree or a certification or a license, I would love to get some advice and some feedback from you. I know being a full-time employee or a parent or being in a committed relationship can take time, and you also have your other hobbies and other obligations as well. And I would love to know what you did. Now, I know it's really easy to say, oh, wake up earlier or go to bed later or study at night, make time to study. And I think that stuff goes without saying, but how do you do that? So more in particular, how did you do that? So I'm looking for some advice. I'm open to all different types of advice. Everybody's different. I might find some things that I can latch on to. And I really want to pursue this certification. I have to get 28 hours of coursework in before I can even be eligible for the exam. And I'm aiming for the September window. So any advice you all could give to help me pursue this goal, I'd really appreciate it. Speaking of goals, so as you all know, we talked about earlier building financial and generational wealth. And I'm gonna be honest, I know very little about the topic, but I knew I wanted to start having my money work for itself. So I decided like, hey, I'm going to get into something really simple and really easy. And for me, it was Acorns. So some of you may have heard of Acorns, Stash, Robinhood, things like that, where they kind of help you get your foot in the door and help you get into the stock market and understand stocks and bonds a little bit. The reason I chose Acorns was because all I had to do is decide if I wanted my profile to be a little bit more aggressive or conservative. Of course, I'm young. I got enough time to make up for any mistakes that I make. So I decided to go aggressive, and you go from there. The company automatically invests your stuff in stocks and bonds, and you can decide if you wanted to do more bonds or more stocks. But it kind of takes the pressure off of you, and you don't have to worry about trying to find companies to invest in and things of that nature. They also have articles that they publish, and they're really small and really quick reads, about 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. And you can read them, while you're in the bathroom, while you're in traffic, while you're on the bus or train. And it really helps to kind of like build your knowledge base up. And once you get there, you can make the bigger leap into investing in actual stocks on your own. But I thought it was really cool. Another thing I want you to do is pause this video right now and go and take a look at your bank account. In particular, look at the dividends that your bank has paid out to you in the past month or the past 6 months. A dividend is basically a payment to you. So in other words, your bank went in their own pocket and gave you some money. It's probably less than a nickel, more than likely. Now, if you take a look at, again, it's probably on screen right now. If you take a look at the dividends that I got paid out on my Acorns account, you'll see that it's much more than 5 cents. And even if it's not a lot, I'm still making more money off of Acorns than I am of my own bank, where the majority of my money is, or credit union, where the majority of my money is. So I encourage you all to go check it out. I think it's really, really cool, and you can take the money out at any time, but hey, why not start building up your wealth now? Why not start having your money work for itself now and educate yourself now, so that way you're not working that hard. For those of you that have savings accounts, you could put $10 in a savings account now, and 5 years from now, that $10 won't even be worth $10 anymore. So I encourage you to go look at things like Acorns or Stash or Robinhood. If you want to do Acorns, my friend code would have been up on screen. I'll also put it down in the comments below. And you'll get $5. I'll get $5 too, full transparency, but you'll get $5 and you can take that free $5 and invest it in whatever you want. So I do encourage you to go ahead and do that and start making some money. Why not, right? You got enough bills, you got enough responsibilities. Why not put some more money back in your pocket? Last but not least, I wanted to give everybody an update on my Spanish journey. I'm still doing my journey in Spanish. I'm on like a 79-day streak right now, and I want to thank Duolingo making it easy for me, and also my friends and family for keeping me committed to my personal goals. Today's Spanish phrase is Yo tengo un hermano y una hermana, and that means I have a brother and a sister. So I'm really excited at some of the things I've learned, and hopefully I can practice with some of you as my journey continues. So support black businesses, read up on that Derek Sheldon thing, invest in Acorns, make your money work for itself, and most importantly, enjoy your weekend. Until the next time, peace out.